Everyone, my name is Emre Dogan and I'm studying at Electrical and Electronics Engineering department. Today I will talk about the machine learning and where it is used in Turkey or in all over the world. So, to make a short definition about machine learning, we can say that machine learning is the systems to improve some services used in mobile and web platforms. Generally, artificial intelligence and machine learning are thought to be the same things, but although machine learning is a sub part of artificial intelligence, they're dealing with completely different areas. So, artificial intelligence tries to create some machine which can show the same characteristic of a human mind, which can mimic the human mind, and by doing this, actually, while doing this, they need some learning algorithms, and at this point, machine learning becomes significant because machine learning is focused on creating some algorithms that can learn from the past experience. The past experience term here is very important, and I will talk about that a little later. So machine learning is instead of artificial intelligence is much more related to data analysis and data mining and statistics. Also, in statistics, machine learning is a very powerful tool nowadays. So I want to use the Arthur Samuel's definition for the machine learning. Arthur Samuel is one of the earliest machine learning algorithms, actually a programmer, because he dealt with this in about 1960s. These topics are becoming very popular nowadays, but he just studied and dealt with that, I don't know, 60 years ago, and actually that's important. That's interesting actually. So he says that machine learning is the field of study that gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. By explicitly programmed, what does he mean? Is that, for example, you are trying to use the past experiences instead of I don't know, defined parameters or defined some codes, defined tactics. To give an example, for example, we all know about the game tic-tac-toe. I don't know, you just wrote some software to play this game, and if you have just a written program, you have definite parameters on definite tactics and while playing this, actually you don't do anything else except these predefined tactics. But when you use when you use a learning algorithm in this software, in this program to play this game, it just plays this game many times, maybe 1,000 times, maybe much more than 1,000 times, and after that, when this system wins the game, it tries to learn some things. Actually, it's actually, yeah, the system is learning some ways to play this game by winning, actually. So that's the difference, and that's the importance of the past experience. So we can divide the machine learning algorithms in a two group, actually, in supervised learning algorithm and unsupervised learning algorithm. And in supervised learning algorithm, we have a given data, and also we have a correct output. Actually, that's the main issue of that. For example, I don't know, if you are given data of the size of houses, of a data for houses. For example, you have the size of 50 houses price and you 50 houses size, and given the data of the size of house, you are trying to predict the price of the house. So that's a very good example for the supervised learning algorithm. In supervised learning algorithm, we have a regression and classification methods, but I won't go in detail for these methods. But in unsupervised learning algorithm, actually there is no true output. So we are using a method called clustering, and if we want to give an example about the unsupervised learning algorithm, for example, you have a data of essays I don't know, many essays, and you want to group these essays with respect to their just some little similarities. So we can actually do this. We can group these essays with unsupervised learning algorithm, and actually with the main method clustering we can do this. So I want to talk about where is machine learning used nowadays. Okay, in Turkey, machine learning, I will say that machine learning is not even popular, and many people think that machine learning is the same thing with the artificial intelligence, and actually we need to correct this because they are completely different things. Okay, so in Turkey, some banks, which are the Garanti Bank and Kuwait Bank, I guess, and Deniz Bank, I have seen them in the web, and as they have a huge amount of data from their customers, they are trying to show a better performance with the show a better performance from the customers' past information, past data, past choices. So they are trying to help their customers with this service. Also, Sahibinden.com is really studying hard on this topic, and actually is I can say that is the leader of the this sector in Turkey. Also, Arçelik and Vestel's R&D teams nowadays are studying on machine learning. And also I have found some I don't know, some new startups about that. For example, there is a Fitech Bioinformatics in Gebze Kocaeli, and they are dealing with data analysis and data mining, so they are using the machine learning. I have read about that company. And for the world, actually, the Silicon Valley now, I don't know, for about 1 year, they are really studying hard on this topic. For example, Google and Facebook have made amount investments for the machine learning algorithms. They are really using it because as Google and Facebook have millions of users, they have very huge amount of data, and from this data they want to actually they want to perform in a better way with their data taken from their customers. So they take the customer's data. I don't know what he looked for, what he did on the internet. So with their data, they are trying to do show the more relevant results for their users. Also, there is one new startup actually called Turi, and Turi has just been bought by Apple for a huge amount of money, I guess, and it's a machine learning platform for learners and developers. So I don't know. I thought, first I saw that, I thought, actually, is it worth that money? But if Apple does that, they know something, and actually that shows the importance of the machine learning. And machine learning nowadays is not just is growing and growing. The importance of machine learning is growing and growing. And actually, as we are as we are more familiar with data, with huge amount of data, I think that we will be using machine learning algorithms much more in the future, in the very near future. Thank you for listening to me.